If you need any Xbox or PlayStation codes or anything gaming related, check the referral links down in the description. They'll take you to g2a.com. They already have a discount on most of their goods already, and with the code CHES at checkout, you can get yourself an extra 3% off as well.
Hey guys, how's it going? Ches back again, and welcome to episode number 170 of the My Player series here on FIFA 15. As you can see, or could see, apparently Arsenal have been able to sign someone. I'm not too sure who it was. We've had a transfer offer for us. That's odd. Who's it from? That's the most important thing to wonder. AS Monaco. No thanks. Don't want to go to France. We've already played at Lyon and I wasn't overly happy playing in the French league. Who was the guy that we just signed? Can I have a look at the news? I can't. There's no way for me to look at the news articles, is there? Can I do it here? Oh yeah, news. Club news. Arsenal bag a bargain. The media transfer spotlight has recently been on Fortuna Düsseldorf's sale of Mensur Visha to Arsenal for an estimated £1.9 million. He's a 20-year-old. What position does he play in? I'm not sure. Let's have a quick look at the squad report. I'm quite intrigued now that we've signed a new player. We've got Wigan in the first game, which is a cup game, and then we will be out of the transfer window. He's not a goalkeeper. We'll just quickly scroll down and see if we can find him. We're looking for Visha. He's a striker, a 20-year-old striker. He's quite fast, decent finishing, 69 rated at 20 years of age. Danny Welbeck is dropping in overall. He's now at 84. Benteke still 86 rated at 30, but obviously not playing because we are the number one player right now. Interest shown by Monaco, Ajax and Porto. I don't think I'd move to any of those guys, to be completely honest. So we're still the number one striker. We have got a youngster, well, loads of youngsters still. How many strikers do the club want? Bloody hell. We're top of the pile out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 strikers. That's mental. That's mental. Anyway, let's play Wigan, shall we? We've got Wigan in the FA Cup, and then after that, we've got Southampton in the league. So, a cup progression and 3 points, please, if you don't mind. Thank you. We're on the counter immediately in the opening 5 minutes. If Jack Wilshere can find me, and he has done perfectly, I'm going to turn inside the defender and then finesse it into the bottom corner. No, finesse it straight to the keeper. Good save, though. That's the first chance of the game come and gone. Nice save by the goalkeeper, though. I'm trying to skip the thing, but I can't. Never mind. Good first touch by Zelalem. Back to Santi. I should get myself in the box then, really, shouldn't I? For a cross, perhaps. Is it going to come? I'll call for it from Kieran Gibbs. It's coming our way. I tried to shoot and hold the direction button so my guy would head it in a certain direction, and he just ran off. Zelalem squares it to Wilshere. We're coming forward slowly here. It's going to use me. See Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain on the far side, so we'll slot him in. He will keep it in. I trust that he's got the pace. The cross comes in. It's not the best of crosses, but Ronnier puts it out for a corner off his chest. See if we can actually have a chance on goal then, shall we? I'll call for the lob ball and see if we can win a header near the penalty spot. It's coming my way. We have won a header, but a brilliant save by Nichols. Is that a corner or goal kick? Wow. What a save. We need headed goals for an accomplishment, and that's the first chance we've had in the past 3 or 4 episodes, really, to have a decent headed chance. And it was straight at the goalkeeper. Good, smart save, though, and he got lucky that we didn't get another corner from that one because the defender was a little bit fortunate with the way it came back off the... was it Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain? Not too sure who it was, actually. I'm a little bit isolated here. I'm just going to go for a cheeky whip, and Nichols makes another good save. McCann to Hughes, back to McCann. He's in behind here. Good shot. Well saved by Szczesny. Managed to take all the sting out of the shot and make sure he palmed it to a defender, which is something that keepers don't tend to do that often on FIFA. So it's nice to see him actually make a decent save and keep it away from a following striker. But I'm going to try a Berber spin to get inside here. Look for the pass to Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain or to Debussy or Wilshere as it is at the back post. That was a bit of a waste, Jack. It really was. I was meant to pass it to Oxlade-Chamberlain, and Jack Wilshere's just absolutely swung at that with his weak foot, and it's not gone well at all. James Tavernier. I don't know how to pronounce that. Is it Tavernier? 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 I don't know. Callum McManaman with his shot. Whoa! That wasn't far away. That was not far away at all. Snapshot from the edge of the box. Barely any backlift on it. He's just stood there and pinged it. And that really was very close to flying in that top corner. He's fall short into Hughes on the edge of the box. Wycorn bit of space if he can play a 1-2, he has done, but not really utilised that space. But McCann's got some space, dinks it out wide to Taylor Sinclair, who could get a cross in, just stand it up for a teammate. No, they're playing it about on the floor still, not wanting to play it through the air. They do have Callum McManaman up top, who isn't the tallest and doesn't present the biggest physical threat to any defence. But if I can get this to Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain, which I have done with a beautiful pass, if I do say so myself, I try and close myself back in though. Oxlade-Chamberlain lays it back. Oh, can you believe it? Oh, wonderful technique, and the placement was so close to being perfect. Through the defender's legs, I think that was as well. Unfortunately, though, off the base of the post and wide rather than into the bottom corner. On comes a change for them. I'm not too sure who that was quickly. Fraser someone. But we're bringing on Theo Walcott for Santi Cazorla, which is nice to see. So Theo with some extra pace out wide. And maybe we can get the breakthrough in the next 20 minutes. Here's Ozil. I'll call for a through ball, and he squeezed it. Can I get there ahead of the defender? Yes is the answer. Beat the keeper to it as well. It's deflected to Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. He won't score a simpler goal than that. We've had a couple of goals in the past couple of episodes that have come from shots of ours that have been deflected, either saved or come back off the post or blocked by a defender that dropped kindly for a teammate. And this time it's Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain that has profited from that. It's weird. If my guy had gone with his right foot there rather than stretching with his left, he might actually have just been able to squeeze it underneath the keeper. But in the end, it's gone into the back of the net anyway, which is the most important thing. Eventually, finally in this game, it's Arsenal 1, Wigan 0. Knock that out wide. Oh, crunched from behind as I knock the header down, but Debussy gets onto it. Here's Kieran Gibbs. Knocked back to Aymeric Laporte. We'll pick it up here. There's loads of space on the far side for a couple of people out here, so we'll ping it out towards Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. He's got Theo Walcott inside, waiting for the ball to come into the box, but Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain going on a nice run himself. Header that, Ches! Finally, we've scored a header as well. At last, Arsenal 2, Schwing, Wigan 0. Great ball by Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. Good feet to get down the wing as well, and he picked me up perfectly. The defender just couldn't quite get there, and actually, that was a very good header. Powerful technique. Was absolutely on point into that top right hand corner. Really pleased with that header. We now only need one header, I think, for the accomplishment. So that's our 4th goal in the FA Cup this season. Obviously we've got a hat-trick against Brentford in the earlier round, and we are definitely going to come away with a win from this one. 2-0 in the 90th minute. Final whistle's gone then, we are going to get that 2-0 victory. We were involved in both goals because it was our shot that deflected to Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain that led to him scoring his goal, and then of course we scored our header. Dominant performance from us. They had more possession, but they didn't do anything with it, which is the most important thing that you do with the ball, is actually create chances. We had less possession and created like 4 times as many shots. So pleased to come away with a victory in the end. It was hard fought and it took its while in coming, but we are at least going to be through to the next round. I'm not sure what the next game is going to be then. When's the next FA Cup tie? Well, the Southampton game's been moved for no apparent reason, although I presume it's because there's going to be an FA Cup tie here somewhere. But we're going to have Hull then next. But first off, it's Kieran. What? It's transfer deadline day. We've signed Visa, we've sold Ospina and Rio Miazzi as well. I don't know whether... Where's Miazzi gone? We'll see if he's gone to another Premier League side. Mehdi Abeid has gone to Manchester City. Has he gone to another Premier League side, Miazzi? Coutinho has gone to Tottenham. Wowzers, from Liverpool. No, he must have gone somewhere else because he's not gone to Premier League side. Well, I'll skip to the whole game then unless anything dramatic happens on deadline day. Robertson down the left-hand side for Hull. Looking for David Myler, but he won't be... well, he will be a match for Koscielny. Erdinch with a back heel. Livermore inside. Livermore with a shot well saved by by Szczesny, who saves the second shot as well. Getting all my words mixed up today, calling people completely the wrong names, but Santi's going to get it away via Kieran Gibbs. There's the first chance of the game. Hull City having 2 shots that were well saved by our Polish goalkeeper. He did really well there. And Gideon Zedalem's going to stand that up over the top, but it's not the best of balls. Free kick for us. Not really in any sort of danger position unless we can find a killer ball from Gideon Zelalem, which I don't think is going to come. And it hasn't. Here's Callum Chambers down the right. Turn inside nicely though. I'll call for this. And we'll try and do the defender with a turn because I'll try and commit him to a challenge and then turn inside him like that with a cheeky McGeady spin. And, well, that was an easy finish, wasn't it? On the left-hand side, 15 minutes in. Swing, Arsenal 1, Hull City 0. There's the first chance of the game. I wasn't expecting it to be that easy to turn the defender, to be completely honest. It wasn't actually the best of finishes on the left foot. I wanted to try and tuck it into the bottom corner. I put it at a very comfortable height for the goalkeeper, but fortunately it was just too far away from him for him to be able to get there. Arsenal 1, Hull City 0. I saw the ball in the middle towards Tom Ince, and he decided to turn that option down. Here comes Santi. I'll call for a lob through ball, and he's dinked it. And we are going to take it in our stride nicely and break away from the defender. Question is, can I have the space for this shot? No, off the post. So close. I was about to say, yes, we can, but no, we couldn't. Ramsey might be able to work it though. Here's Wilshere off to me. Left foot shot first time, straight at the keeper. And Hull City eventually clear their lines. Could have been 2-0 there from either my initial shot off the post or my second shot with my left foot. But unfortunately, we stay with the advantage. Only the one goal. Comes Myler down the left. He's up against Callum Chambers. He's beaten Callum Chambers. It's a teasing cross as well. We are going to get it away. Ramsey, if he can play it quickly to Santi, which he hasn't done, unfortunately, we could have had a decent counter-attack. But Santi has eventually ended up with the ball at his feet. I'll call for it here. He's not really got too many other options there. I'm not sure whether that was a foul or not, but nothing was given. Leo brings it down, and he's going to play through Tom Ince, perhaps. Question mark? No, he's going to give it straight back to us. Oh, I've ended up here. I wasn't really paying attention to my positioning then. Ended up just arriving outside our own box with the ball at my feet. Here's Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain down the right-hand side. Nice ball by Callum Chambers looking for Santi. I'll call for the cross. It's calm. It's a good whip, but I've run too far past the ball. Here's Zelalem, though. They get a cross again. Dink. There it is. Header. Yes! Oh, apparently it wasn't the accomplishment. Okay, I thought that was the accomplishment. It is Arsenal 2, Hull City 0. Maybe we needed 3 headers then? Good header. Really good header. Let's check the accomplishment. I could have sworn I only needed 2 for the heading accomplishment. We'll go to shooting. I need 1 more. I did need 3. Oh, typical. Okay, well, we need 1 more header then to get that accomplishment, and that hopefully will boost us to 82 overall. Obviously, like I've said throughout this season, at the end of this particular year, we will be using all of the boosts that are available to us to try and max out our rating as high as we possibly can for the rest of the series. But for now, we're trying to get ourselves to 82 with 1 more header. Heaton with the throw for Hull. Ramon Motta's just come on for Brian Lenihan. Cross comes in. It's looking towards the man at the back post. Well saved by the keeper. Jordan Rose was on the end of it. And he needed to save that, Chesney. That could have been awkward for him from such close range. But he's been able to keep it out, which will suit us down to the ground because our 2-0 lead stays intact. And we have just under 5 minutes of regulation time left. So it doesn't look like Hull are going to get themselves 1 back in this. Or they might get 1 if they can muster 1 final chance before the game's over. We'll dink it over looking for Theo, though. His header was not really worth waiting for, to be honest. Ince. Only 2 minutes of stoppage time added on at the end of this second half. Been 2 very scrappy games today. Wigan in the Cup, which eventually we got a 2-0 victory from, and this one away from home against Hull City, which it looks like eventually, and we have now gotten a 2-0 victory from, but they weren't the nicest of games to play. They were just really, really scrappy. You had to take the chances as they fell to you. Otherwise, they could quite possibly have been 2-0 draws, but fortunately we were able to take the chances when they arose, and we do get 2-0 victories, so we will definitely take it. We set out at the beginning to meet the expectation of a cup progression and 3 points, and we did meet our expectations, and fortunately we were able to get 3 points against Hull as well as cup progression. We've got Hulk. What? We've got Stoke City in the next FA Cup game, and we could close it. Well, no, we aren't going to close the gap. Well, we could, but the gap is massive between ourselves and Chelsea and Liverpool at the top. Look at the gap. We're 14 points behind second and 15 behind Chelsea in first. Crazy how they've both gone so far ahead of everybody else, but if we win our game in hand and Newcastle lose theirs, we could stand the chance of getting back into those Champions League spots, which is the main objective. But for today, expectation has been met, so that is going to bring today's episode to a close. Thank you very much for watching. Tomorrow we'll have Southampton and Everton, but for now, that's all from today. Drop the video a like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you haven't already. Check the channel page for anything you may have missed over the past few days, whether it be this series, the Career Mode Road to Glory series, or the new Career Mode series vote, which went up on Thursday, which is still ongoing, so definitely check that out if you missed it. And I'll be streaming FIFA 15 tonight on Twitch as well, so follow the link in the description to that and all the other links down there, and I'll see you next time.